My name's Nick Pope, formerly with the British Ministry of Defence. Since 1950, the British government has received over 10,000 UFO reports. Now, responsibility for this subject rests with the Ministry of Defence, whose remit is to look for evidence of any potential threat to the United Kingdom or anything else of any defence significance. From 1991 through to 1994, I was the desk officer responsible for these investigations. Most UFO sightings turned out to be misidentifications of things such as aircraft, satellites and meteors. But in around 5% of cases, no explanation could be found. And these cases included incidents where reliable witnesses, such as police officers and pilots, reported structured craft performing speeds and manoeuvres significantly in excess of anything that they'd seen military jet aircraft perform. Other cases, including in this category, involved UFOs tracked on radar and incidents where photos or videos were produced and where the MOD's technical experts found no evidence of any faking. The MOD actually takes no position on the nature of the UFO phenomenon, but I and some of my colleagues became privately convinced that whatever was going on, there were serious defence, national security and flight safety issues involved. In March 1993, I investigated a case where a UFO was seen by about 60 witnesses, including military personnel at 2 Air Force bases. Witnesses included a patrol of Air Force police and a meteorological officer with 8 years' experience. Now, this latter witness described a triangular-shaped craft moving in an erratic way. It was midway in size between a C-130 transport aircraft and a Boeing 747. He said it was emitting a low-frequency humming sound, and he said it moved slowly at first before accelerating away to the horizon many times faster than a military jet. My head of division's brief to the Assistant Chief of the Air Staff concluded, quote, "In summary, there would seem to be some evidence on this occasion that an unidentified object or objects of unknown origin was operating over the UK," unquote. The case file, published on the MOD's website, also mentions related inquiries from the US authorities, asking if the UK had a black programme that might explain some UFO sightings involving large triangular-shaped craft. Now, that's interesting, given the US government's public position that UFOs are no longer investigated. Britain's best-known UFO sighting occurred in 1980 and involved United States Air Force personnel from 2 military bases in the UK. There were multiple witnesses, and an object was seen to land in a place called Rendlesham Forest. A Geiger counter was used to take radiation readings at the landing site, and the assessment undertaken by the